I only have 3 weeks left to work here in Sweden, and in 6.5 weeks I move back to Thailand.
Hey, my name is Matilda and this is my boyfriend Dam. We are living in Hua Hin, Thailand together with Dam's family. And on this channel we share our simple daily life here in Hua Hin and travels around Thailand. And also sometimes abroad. So hit the subscribe button and join our adventures in Thailand.
So it's crazy and I can't really believe it, but I have soon been living in Sweden for 2 years. And that also means I haven't seen Dam, my boyfriend, for 2 years. And 2 years is a pretty long time. And that was not the plan when I come back here. But now I only have 3 weeks left to work here in Sweden. And in 6.5 weeks I move back to Thailand to live with my boyfriend Dam and his huge family. So since this is the first video in a really long time, this is gonna be like a catch-up video. I'm gonna share what happened the past 2 years, why I moved back to Sweden, why Dam didn't come here with me, and what we planned for this YouTube channel. So 2 years ago in June 2020 I moved back to Sweden because I had run out of money. So when I moved to Thailand in 2017 I didn't move to stay in Thailand forever. I moved to Thailand because I wanted to do Muay Thai, and me and Dam haven't even met each other back then. So I've been doing this for like 10 years now. I've been working in Sweden, go traveling, go working in Sweden, traveling, and yeah, I've been doing like that. So in June 2 years ago it was time for me to go home back to Sweden to work again and save up money. And this time I also thought like if I wanted to study, it was the time to do it now. So I've been studying for 1 year and I've been here working for 1 year. But when I go back to Sweden, Dam didn't come with me because of the pandemic that was going on in the world. It was not so easy for him to come here, and also he had to take the lottery for the military in Thailand. And if you don't know about the military in Thailand, all men that pass like the health check have to take a lottery for a military, so if they're gonna do military service or not. So it looks like this. You need to put down your hand in one of those things and you need to put up a lot. And it can either be a black one and then you don't need to do any military service at all, but if you take a red one you need to do military service for 2 years. So Dam stayed in Thailand also because he needed to do this, and I'm gonna show you a clip that Dam's sister sent for me when Dam was going to pick the lottery. So as you saw in the video, he took the black lot, so he didn't have to do any military service at all. So he was very happy about that. So when I come back to Sweden, I worked the summer in my hometown, and then I moved to an island outside the Swedish capital, Stockholm. And I moved there to study to become a health coach and a licensed personal trainer. So I lived there for 9 months, and in June 2021 I graduated with my PT license and I'm so happy. And then I moved back here to my hometown again. And the plan was to just work in the summer and then move back to Thailand, but because of the pandemic it was 14 days quarantine, so I didn't have the money to go back then. So then I decided to stay longer, and I also had a scheduled knee surgery, and that's a whole other story. But basically the knee surgery, they went into my knee, they didn't find anything wrong, and yeah. But anyway, so I find a job here in my hometown in a training center. And I just wanted to work to December, but they wanted me to have to Mars. So I'm like, okay, I stay to Mars. Like, I really want to go back to Thailand, but I also need money. So then I stayed, but because of the knee surgery didn't went that well, I had a scheduled MRI, but I was sick when I was gonna do the MRI, so they had to postpone it. And then I was scared that I had the time to get a new appointment before Mars, when I was planning to go back to Thailand. So then my job also offers me to stay to June 2022, like now this year. And I discussed with Dam if I'm gonna stay to June or going Mars. And yeah, well, you always need money, and I really wanted to do the MRI so I can see what's wrong with my knees, because when I go back to Thailand again I also want to do Muay Thai. Like I really want to do Muay Thai. Yeah, I really love it, and I've been injured all the time since I started, so I hope now I can go back and really train hard and fight. Like that's the goal at least. We will see if my body can be injury free. So yeah, that's what have been going on right now. And yeah, as I said before, like in the beginning of this video, it's just 6.5 weeks till I go, and I still have a lot of things to do, and I want to try to enjoy the time here with my family because I'm not gonna see them in a long time probably. So when it comes to this channel, I have bought some new gear, so both a new camera, a microphone and a tripod, which I'm filming on now, so I hope from now on it's gonna be better sound. And also it was Dam's idea to restart this channel. He actually wanted to start a channel in Thai, like speaking Thai, and I'm like, no. I don't speak enough good Thai to be able to express myself, so I'm like, if you do that, you have to do it alone. Otherwise you can take over this channel, but then we can speak both Thai and English. So when we speak Thai, we're gonna translate it to English so you can understand. So our plan is to try to upload one video a week from now on. So if you're not into Thailand, you can like unsubscribe, because this channel is gonna be all about Thailand. I have 2 videos already edited that I'm gonna post next week and the week after. That's going to be from the island Koh Samui, and then I might have a video from when I went to Morocco with 2 girlfriends, and then some vlogs from Sweden. But then I'm gonna go back to Thailand, and then it's gonna be all about Thailand. We're both gonna share our like daily life living in Hua Hin and Muay Thai. We also want to share a lot about the culture, Thai food, travels around Thailand, and especially in Hua Hin where we live. We want everybody who come to Hua Hin to have the best time, so we want to share what to do, what to see, where to eat, and yeah, all things we can come up with about Hua Hin that would be interesting for people who go there. So if you love Thailand, hit the subscribe button and join our journey, and I see you in the next week's video on the way to the island Koh Samui.